Hi there, a very good morning and good evening to all of you, depending on wherever you're watching me. This is Simply Stocks, and I'm here with another video. And this video corresponds to an interesting company in a very niche space. So we'll discuss about that. Let's get started. First of all, disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation. People taking any position to any share that I talk about should that with their own due diligence and research. And I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. This is all for educational purposes, and whatever I discuss is purely on the basis of my experience into the market. I am not a member of the NSE and BSC. Before I talk about the company, here's a small request. Kindly support me on Patreon. Once you do that, it will help me grow the channel, help you ask me questions, seek out answers in greater detail. Once you get the membership, you'll have access to my portfolio, a watch list which I keep updating, and discussions on global and domestic economy, different companies that I talk about, and whatever queries you'll be having, I'll be answering that. So the links will be in the description. So the company in focus in here is BLS International. Now, BLS International Services, which is a 14,000 crore market cap company, is a part of the 4 decades old BLS group. And basically, the company, what does it caters to? The service offerings include outsourced visa processing, verification of documents, attestation of documents, biometrics, e-visa. So everything related to visa or documentation of visa, or sending majorly students abroad or people abroad with all the right documents, etc. That is what it is being processed by BLS International, and they have tie-ups with a number of countries across the globe: Europe, EU, the United States, North America, etc. Now, I understand, as you might be thinking, that why I bring up this uh, company or this stock in a phase where everything across the board with respect to traveling, especially for students abroad like US or Europe, is becoming extremely tough with the kind of stricter requirements of the governments there, and the governments becoming more inbound. So rather than global, they are becoming local. And you have seen that how countries like US has made things extremely difficult for students there. Why I'm bringing this company at this point of time is that in distress, in difficult times, you get the best prices, you get the best levels to probably buy into such kind of companies. So if you look at the numbers per se, in the quarter gone by, in December quarter, what they did was 513 crores of sales versus 438 crores of sales. So this was a growth of 15% on the top line. But if you look at the operating profit, that's where the jump came in. From 89 crores, the profits have soared to 158 crores. Margins have expanded from 21% to 31%. And there has been increase in other income. Interest has gone up, yes, interest burden, but eventually what we have seen is that the profit, net profit, has grown substantially from 82 crores to 128 crores. In fact, profit before tax has grown from 87 crores to 140. So that has gone up by around 55%, which is a substantial growth altogether. So I believe that 1 or 2 quarters might be difficult going forward, could be a year, could be difficult, and that's where one can look at it from a perspective of accumulating the stock if you have a 4, 5, 6 year vision. And I have told time and again, I have mentioned on my channel that now I'm looking at companies which can be bought from a 4, 5, 6 year perspective, and we have valuations on our side. So BLS International is one, currently trading at a PE of 32, and if you look at this is the average PE chart, and 37 is the 5 year average for the stock. Even 31, 32 is a 10 year average. That's where the stock is trading at. 1 year forward, we are trading at under 30 times. Looking very interesting. Yes, FIIs, if you look at the shareholding patterns, FII have sold a little bit from around 10.9%, it's down to 9.9%, but nothing substantial. DIIs have bought stake, and public shareholding has remained stable, and there is a large, you can say, promoter holding in there. So overall the company is good. The times could be difficult, and so the stock could fall. So if I look at it prima facie, not like heavy technicals or anything, but if you look at it, 300 to 320 is a strong support. On the lower end we are currently at 355, so any 10 to 15% dip from current levels could be a very decent level to look at it extremely closely, because then the PE would also shrink towards 28 times, which is extremely interesting at that point of time to look at such a company. So overall I believe that if you have a 4 5 year time frame, I believe this is a very interesting play, especially because people from India would travel globally, especially students from India would travel globally, taking into consideration the kind of top level education we have, whether it is US, Europe, Australia, New Zealand, etc. So this trend will not change just because of 1 or 2 years of hindrances that we are seeing here and there. So overall bullish on this space, and valuations now becoming very attractive in this space. So this was a video on BLS International. Please like and subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon so you can get my video straight away when I post it, and kindly support me on Patreon, and also do subscribe to my channel, a new channel on travel that I have started. I'll send the link in the description. Do have a look at that as well. Thank you.